Hi guys, welcome to my channel, The Cambridge Girl. Today, we will be studying about the plant cell, its organelles, and their function. What we will be discussing today is plant cell and its organelles, function of different organelles, and some helpful tips. Do watch the video till end. A plant cell is like a tiny factory that works together with other plant cells to help the plant grow and stay healthy. Just like a factory different departments for different tasks, a plant cell has different parts called organelles that each have a specific job to do. Nucleus. The nucleus is like the brain of the cell, containing genetic information in the form of DNA. It controls the cell's activities, such as growth and reproduction. Cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance that fills the cell, providing a medium for organelles to move around and carry out their functions. It also helps maintain the cell's shape and hold the organelles in place. Cell membrane. The cell membrane acts like a security guard, controlling what goes in and out of the cell. It allows nutrients to enter the cell and waste to exit, keeping the cell functioning properly. Note: whenever you write DNA, make sure all the letters are uppercase. Ribosomes. Ribosomes are found in the cytoplasm of the cell. Their function is to do protein synthesis, or making proteins. Mitochondria, aerobic respiration, the one which involves oxygen, take place in the mitochondria. Its main function is to release energy for chemical reactions. Cell wall. Think of the cell wall as the strong outer layer of the plant cell, providing structure and protection. It gives the plant cell its shape and helps support the plant as it grows. It is made up of cellulose.
You don't need to know about aerobic respiration at this level. Chloroplast. Chloroplasts are organelles responsible for photosynthesis, the process by which plants make their food using sunlight. Animal cells do not have chloroplasts, as they do not perform photosynthesis, vacuoles. Plant cells typically have a large central vacuole that stores water, nutrients, and waste products. This vacuole helps maintain turgor pressure, which gives plants their rigidity. You don't need to know about turgor pressure. Now the best part: helpful tips. If you are an IGCSE student, you are required to solve the past year papers, and for lower secondary, Cambridge provides progression tests each year for science, mathematics and English also as second language. In order to learn the organelles of plant cell, you should draw the diagram and learn it that way. By this you will not just learn names but also location of the organelles, which is generally asked in questions. Also, I will providing some practice question regarding the plant cell. Till then, please subscribe to my channel and help it grow. Thank you.
Hi guys,
welcome back to the Cambridge Girl. Today we will be studying about animal cell and its different organelles and their functions. Do watch the video till end. Let's get started. An animal cell is like a small city that works together to keep a living organism alive and functioning. Let's explore the different parts of an animal cell, called organelles, and what they do. Nucleus. This is like the city hall, where the mayor DNA lives. The nucleus contains the genetic information and controls all the activities inside the cell. Cytoplasm. This is the gel-like substance that fills the cell and provides a medium for organelles to float around in. It also helps maintain the cell's shape and hold the organelles in place. All the chemical reaction takes place here. Cell membrane. Think of the cell membrane as the city walls. It surrounds the cell and controls what goes in and out, like a gatekeeper. It allows nutrients to enter the cell and waste to exit, keeping the cell functioning properly. A ribosome is the cellular machinery responsible for making proteins. Mitochondria, these are the powerhouses of the cell, just like power plants in a city. They produce energy for the cell to carry out its functions. Vacuoles are storage units in the cell, like closets holding water, nutrients, and waste products. It helps maintain the cell's shape and size by regulating the amount of water inside the cell. Understanding the different organelles of an animal cell gives us insight into how complex processes in our bodies are carried out at a microscopic level. By working together, these organelles ensure the survival and health of the cell, just like different parts of a city function together to keep it running smoothly. If you have any doubts regarding the animal cell, feel free to ask in the comment section. Also, please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you. Hi guys, welcome back to the Cambridge Girl. Today we will be studying about the important differences between a plant cell and animal cell. So let's get started. Animal cells and plant cells are both types of eukaryotic, meaning they have a membrane-bound nucleus and organelles in their cytoplasm. However, there are some key differences between these two types of cells which help define their unique functions. Cell wall. One of the most significant differences is the presence of a cell wall in plant cells. Plant cells have a rigid cell wall made of cellulose outside their cell membrane, which provides structural support and protection. Animal cells lack this cell wall and rely on their cytoskeleton for structural support. Chloroplasts. Another notable difference is the presence of chloroplasts in plant cells. Chloroplasts are organelles responsible for photosynthesis, the process by which plants make their food using sunlight. Animal cells do not have chloroplasts as they do not perform photosynthesis. Vacuoles. Plant cells typically have a large central vacuole that stores water, nutrients, and waste products. This vacuole helps maintain turgor pressure, which gives plants their rigidity. Animal cells may have smaller vacuoles or vesicles, but do not have a central vacuole like plant cells. Shape and size. Plant cells are generally rectangular in shape, with a fixed size due to the rigid cell wall. Animal cells, on the other hand, are more varied in shape and size, depending on their specific function and location within the organism. In summary, while animal cells and plant cells share some similarities as eukaryotic cells, they have distinct differences in their structure and organelles that contribute to their unique functions in living organisms. Understanding these differences is essential for comprehending the diversity and complexity of life at the cellular level. If you have any doubts regarding the differences between animal cell and plant cell, feel free to ask in comment section. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Guys, welcome back to my channel, The Cambridge Girl. Today we will be discussing about the specialized cells found in animals and plants. Specialized cells are cells in the body that have specific structures and functions to carry out particular tasks efficiently. In this explanation, we will explore the structure and function of specialized cells such as red blood cells, neurons, ciliated cells, root hair cells, and palisade cells. So let's get started. Red blood cell. Red blood cells are disc-shaped cells without a nucleus. This shape is often referred to as biconcave, which allows more space to carry oxygen. They contain hemoglobin, a pigment that binds to oxygen. The main function of red cells is to transport oxygen from the lungs to the body's tissues and carbon dioxide from the tissues to the lungs for removal. Red blood cell has biconcave shape and no nucleus, which is its adaptation. They help red blood cells to transport oxygen, and not having nucleus also increases the space for oxygen. Neuron. Neurons have a cell body, dendrites to receive signals, and an axon to transmit signals. The function of neurons is to transmit electrical signals across the body, allowing communication between different parts of the nervous system. Ciliated cell. Ciliated cells have hair-like projections called cilia on their surface, which help in moving particles or fluids along surfaces. They have a sticky substance called mucus in which dust particles and pathogens trap between. With the help of cilia, mucus is removed from the body. The function of ciliated cells are found in the respiratory tract and help in removing mucus and trapped particles by beating their cilia. Now let's talk about specialized plant cell. Root hair cell. Root hair cells have long projections that increase the surface area for absorbing water and nutrients from the soil. The function of root hair cells is to absorb water and minerals from the soil to support plant growth by the process of diffusion or osmosis. Palisade cell. Palisade cells are found in plant leaves and have many chloroplasts for photosynthesis. They are tightly packed and arranged vertically. The function of palisade cells is to carry out photosynthesis, using sunlight to convert carbon dioxide and water into glucose for energy. By understanding the structure and function of specialized cells like red blood cells, neurons, ciliated cells, root hair cells, and palisade cells, we can appreciate the complexity and efficiency of the body's cells in performing specific tasks. If you have any doubts regarding the specialized cells, feel free to message me. Please help and support my channel grow by subscribing. Thank you. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Cambridge Girl. Today we will be discussing about organization of cell. This topic is named as tissues, organs, and organ systems in your course book. Before we get started, please subscribe to my channel. What we will be discussing today is few key definitions related to the topic. Talking about tissues, organs, and organ systems in living organisms. Recognizing human organs that are part of different organ systems. And practice question. With few answer writing tips and tricks. So let's get started. Key definitions. Organelles, a structure within a cell. Example: nucleus, vacuole, cytoplasm, and chloroplast are all organelles of a plant cell. Tissue, a group of cells with similar structures, working together to perform a shared function. Organ, a structure made up of a group of tissues, working together to perform specific functions. Organ system, a group of organs with related functions, working together to perform body functions. Organism, a living thing, including animals and plants, which consists of different organ systems. Cells are the basic functional and structural units in a living organism. Cells have a variety of structures called organelles that perform specific functions within the cell, such as the nucleus, mitochondria, and ribosomes. For example, nerve cells, muscle cells, and blood cells, etc. Tissues are a group of cells of similar structure working together to perform the same function. Please be careful while writing what tissue is, as it is must to write the cells with the same function. For example, muscle tissue, nervous tissue, and epithelial tissue. Organs are made from different tissues working together to perform specific functions. Here also be careful to while writing, as these are the small mistakes which students make while writing their answers. Example of organs are heart, brain, lungs, kidneys, stomach, and liver. Organ system are groups of organs with related functions, working together to perform body functions, and its examples are digestive and excretory system. You may now read the examples both in animals and plants. The diagram here shows a leaf and its internal structures. What are the levels of organization of the labeled structures? We can see that the answer is B, as first is a leaf, which is an organ of shoot organ system, and second is palisade mesophyll cell, and third is spongy mesophyll tissue. Understanding the different levels of organization of cells can help us appreciate the complexity and interconnectedness of living organisms. By studying these levels, we can gain insights into how our bodies function and how different parts work together to sustain life. If you have any doubts regarding the organization of cell, please comment down below. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to my channel.